Hello and welcome to the second part of the election. Okay, I'm not sure if this is on thing, but I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to just make this public, right? See if she's come in, you come in. If you don't, you don't. Right. So, this is the second part of the election and the run up to the election. I've had to do it again because everything went pear-shaped. The one I done, I couldn't get to go for some strange reason. Everything in my house is went pear-shaped. Pear-shaped. So I've just made this public so you can come in at your leisure. The Wi-Fi just now is not that great, okay, so is people coming in? Comments? I think Linda was, oh no, there's Pat. Hi, this is the second part of the election part, okay? So I just made, so if I run into the quick fire questions, then that's okay, okay? So this is for New Zealand. So they'll, oh no, I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning. That might be just doing iPad. So I'm just going to find, oh no, wait a minute, there's loads of people coming in. And it's reading that there's 5 on. So I've just kind of went live because this might just eat into quick fire questions. Okay, so I'll keep a wee eye and see who's coming in, but I want to kind of get this done quickly. As I said, everything's went pear-shaped. Thought the roof was coming in. The ceiling, the bathroom ceiling's not, it kind of held up. So it came to fix the roof today, but it's needing fixed. I knew it was needing fixed. The house is about 40-year-old. So, oh, what a weekend I had. And it just continued into today. So it did. Oh, anyway, so I'll get started. So, as I said, it's just, I'm disappointed to hear that you're afflicted with New Zealand loyal. I'm not afflicted with anybody. I've not got a horse in the race. Okay, so you can be disappointed if you like. Okay, I'm in Scotland and I have my own people. I don't support anybody, any politicians. Okay, so if you're disappointed, you're disappointed. Gosh, hi Chris. Hi Chris. So yeah, I've got Democracy New Zealand to go through, and I'm having a wee look at New Zealand Loyal, so that will annoy people. And obviously Freedom's New Zealand Party, having a wee look at that, okay? So, I'm going to start with Matt's party. I think that's Matt King. So that's what I'm going to start with, okay? So I'm not going to look at the comments. I'm not going to look at them, okay? Because I want to get this done. Okay, so if I just, oh no, it's taking ages because the Wi-Fi and the in the house is just, it's just a nightmare. Okay, so this is this, okay, and I've got it here. So have a look and make up your own minds. Make up your own minds, okay? Who you want to vote for? I wouldn't vote for anybody, okay? There's things in it. All the parties that the new parties that I like, but there's some in it I'm not quite sure of. Okay, so we're starting with Democracy New Zealand. Okay, so the fight for the rights of everyday Kiwis. So that's good. I like that. Hold on, let's see if I can get better. That one maybe. Oh no, wait a minute, because that will just take that away. Maybe that one. Yeah, that's better, right? Okay. So, we'll fight for the rights of everyday Kiwis. So that's good to know. Matt King, a party leader and candidate for Northland. It's not about left or right anymore. It's about going forward as a country, led by those Kiwis values that bring us together, that unify us. Democracy New Zealand was launched in March 2022. We stand for freedom, for families, and for farming in rural New Zealand. Somebody needs to stand up for the farmers. They're getting it hard. Okay, so Bill of Rights and protecting our democracy are fundamental drivers of New Zealand, of democracy in New Zealand. We welcome everyone who shares our values to join us. So I haven't got all the policies, so look on their website, and if you want to vote, make up your own mind. Okay, make up your own mind, and don't be persuaded by somebody that comes on and says, "Oh, I'm disappointed." No, you can be disappointed if you like. Anyway, so our agriculture and climate policy for all New Zealanders will be, we will, veto any new taxes on farming to keep food affordable, support our rural economy, and support work to improve emissions efficiency. I'm trying to keep out of this, but emissions efficiency, what does it mean by that? What does it mean by that? 2. Focus on improving environmental outcomes through locally targeted actions rather than regulation. Promote adopting a more accurate methane measurement. Oh God, use this word. I can't say it. Methodology based on the largest science. 4. Refocus spending and research on adapting to a changing climate. We will repeal and replace the Climate Change Response Act of 2002. So, is he going to promote the climate change? 5. Stop carbon credits for forestry in order to reduce carbon farming and associate rural job losses and protect food producing land. So I wonder how he's going to do that. Require climate research that informs policy decisions to apply the scientific method to ensure decisions are robust and evidence-based. Okay, so that was the rural one. So there's quite a lot. So as I say, if you're voting, go and have a look and see, okay? And then make up your mind. Okay, so this is this one. I keep forgetting to change the pages. Our Safe Communities policy for all New Zealanders. We will prioritise and better resource frontline policing, ensure there is increased funding for organised crime units to reduce crime levels, reinstate three-strike legislation to repeat offenders are dealt with seriously, review and improve firearms legislation so it's sensible, safe and fair. 5. Push for the coward punch bill. I need to look into that myself. I wonder what that is. Push for the coward punch bill introduced in the House by Matt King to become law. 6. Require full public disclosure of any criminal convictions of all political candidates in local and central government. I quite like that one. So this is all coming from their website. Okay. And the last one I've got, I think there was about 6. So the last one I've got is, oops. My God, it's stuck together. Right, so the last one, our Bill of Rights for policy for all New Zealanders. We will require that the Bill of Rights is upheld as a condition of any coalition agreement. 2. We will amend legislation to prevent future governments from breaching New Zealanders' basic rights. See, these are policies I can get behind, you know. 3. We will repeal recent legislation that breaches New Zealanders' basic rights. Wow. So what have the main party's been going up to? Taking away all your rights and freedoms. 4. We will legislate to make it illegal for employers to mandate the pricks, as I call them. Wow. See, I mean, imagine your employer mandating you. You know, I can see Nuremberg too. And 5, we will end race-based discriminatory policies and support everyone being treated equally. So, and then there was a wee bit about Matt. Okay, so there were some policies I quite agree with. Okay, there's more on that site, so you know I would go and see and see what's going on. Okay, so Matt King, party leader, candidate for Northland. So he's spokesperson for Age Safe Communities Bill of Rights. So is he in Parliament? Is he in Parliament just now? Right, so Northland is home for Matt, a farmer for more than 30 years. Matt also comes with a wide range of experiences as a detective, a business owner, a detective business owner, and most recently the MP for Northland. So he is an MP for Northland from 2017 to 2020. All Matt's roles, whether in the police, he was a detective, whether in the police as a volunteer firefighter, rugby referee, or in politics, to name a few, have involved service to the community. It's got quite a wide range of things that you can bring to the table. So politics is about people, see, I keep doing this. Right, I think we're here. Politics is about people and seeing the division and erosion of democracy in New Zealand. Matt felt it necessary to stand up and form a political party. Right, so he seems to be principled. A political party based on their fundamental democratic and Kiwi principles. There is a significant proportion of Kiwis who feel politically homeless due to the lack of true opposition in the current political landscape. That sounds like it's what's going on in Scotland and what's going on in down in Westminster. There's no real opposition. Two cheeks are the same behind. Politics requires courage, and that is often standing up against the status quo and speaking up for what is right, such as standing up against blatant breaches of our democratic rights. With a proven track record as an MP who cares and a pragmatic approach to dealing with tricky issues, Matt is well equipped to represent those whose voices have not been heard and getting our country back on track. Okay, so that's the Democracy New Zealand Party. Excuse me. Right, so there's many other things, right, on the websites before you go and vote. Okay, right. So next, all those people are triggered. Seem to be triggered by New Zealand loyal. Cover your ears, okay? Just cover your ears. I haven't got time for this. I've not got patience for it either. So, New Zealand loyal. So, this is a list of things that New Zealand loyal want to do. I've got a wee ticklish throat today. I just listed these for the website, okay? So, New Zealand loyal. Have I not got anything less? I don't think I have. I think most people know Liz anyway. So, right, New Zealand Loyal. End New Zealand's participation in the UN, WEF, and WHO. This might be why the ruffling feathers, okay? 2. Repeal the Oppressive Therapeutic Products Act. That'll be more feathers getting ruffled. 3. Elevate energy independence, including oil and gas. 4. Avoid all restrictive regulations that unreasonably inhabits farmers' ability to farm. 5. Introduce a simplified tax system utilising a 1% transaction tax. I think that's what most people are talking about. I think that stands out to people. 6. Remove fluoride from public water supply. 7. Severely reduce all use of, oh good grief, what the hell is this supposed to be? Is that glyphosate? Spraying in New Zealand. Find and fund practical and workable solutions. 8. Enshrine the right to not have land arbitrarily, I can't say that, seized. In other words, come in and get your land, okay? 9. Thoroughly uproot globalist agendas from schools, putting all such teachings off limits as a matter of New Zealand law. 10. Investigate the Rivers Bank of New Zealand and its past practices. Wow. 11. We will investigate who has benefited by selling this country out to the green agenda. Okay. 12. The Gun Club. We are for reasonable gun ownership. 13. Remove all race-based policies. 14. Teach our children about the importance of informed consent and objective morality. 15. Empower Kiwis through reinstating private property rights against the state. Okay. 16. All international agreements which have been entered into by corrupt governments without consulting with us shall be made void. 17. Use a free and open market approach, utilising New Zealand companies to construct and maintain roads, housing and infrastructure. So is it getting outsourced just now? 18. Establish a New Zealand constitution. Have you not got a constitution? Is it like us? Because we've not got a constitution either. Establish a New Zealand constitution. It will limit the powers of government and enshrine our God-given natural rights and hold them inviolate. Scotland has, we don't have a constitution, but what Scotland has is sovereignty, because when we entered in, well, when we, I wasn't born, but when Scotland was entered into the Act of Union, it was stated that the Scots people were sovereign, and it was enshrined. And when old Charlie came to the throne, he had to say that. And of course the BBC cut away, but we knew that he'd said it. So the Scottish people are sovereign. I think people should be sovereign, Sorry, my mother. Yeah, sovereign. The next one. There we go. All current lands that has been subject to affected by SNA's significant natural areas shall be returned. 20. Whistleblower protection. 21. Protect our children from corrupt sex and gender education. 22, hold a full inquiry into media propaganda departments funded by taxpayer and corporate sponsorship. 22, promote research and development into alternative holistic health modalities. 24, elevate freedom of choice above all when it comes to your personal health decisions. Well, you should have that. 25, stamp out excessive money printing, which leads to the debasement of currency and inevitability hyperinflation. That's, I mean, they just print money, like, you know. 26, decentralise government and return power to the people. Okay. We're about New Zealand taking back their power. So that's what they're about. Oh, this is, I think it was just a wee tiny bit of Liz Gunn. I am Liz Gunn. I am standing up for all Kiwis who have come from all corners of the world to build a new, better life in New Zealand. Our party is called New Zealand Loyal, and we will charge just a 1% transaction tax, no pay, no GST, and no fuel tax. This 1% tax will rebuild New Zealand's businesses and your personal wealth. I mean, that sounds good. I mean, I would be off for that, but I just wonder how they would do it. I'm sure they've got plans, but I would wonder how they would do it, you know. Liz Gunn was a litigation lawyer before beginning her TV career on the TVNZ New Zealand show Sunday in 1992. From 1997, she was the first breakfast newsreader, becoming one of the show's co-hosts alongside Mike Hoskin. In 2001, she unexpectedly quit that role on air during the last episode. By then, she had also begun broadcasting on Radio New Zealand. Other television roles included reporting for Homes in New Zealand and on First New Zealand. Gunn moved to Australia after her TV presenting days ended in 2002, returning to New Zealand a decade later. She rejoined RNZ until 2016. In 2017, she became a director and 1/3 shareholder of a new company, Life Force Water Limited. Okay. So I think that was it. Right, so that was that part too. So, the next one I'm going to do is, I think it's Freedom's New Zealand Party. So the Freedom's New Zealand Party. See, they've all, see if they were all just, if you're taking some of what Matt's doing and some of what Liz, you know, there's some concern about that's Matt, and then some concern, but you're never going to get a party that's you don't have, you know. So Freedom's New Zealand Party. Oh yeah, I did. This is I think it's who was it? Right, it's Sue Gray. She's the co-party leader, and Brian. Oh, I hope I don't butcher this name. Is it Tamaki? Tamaki? Right. Anyway, so Freedom's New Zealand. We will put more money in your pocket and less in the government's. Okay. We will gut and bloated belly. Sorry, we will gut the bloated belly of bureaucracy and reduce the spend on. I would have that highlighted because yep. Contractors, consultants, and public services. Oh, sorry, public servants. We will reduce GST, currently 15%, moving it down to 10%, helping all Kiwis navigate the increased cost of living each week. First, $25,000 you earn is tax-free. So for some people wouldn't be paying tax then. We will ensure more money for business and less red tape. We will resolve our energy issues with experts in the field and reduce your energy costs. Okay. Better freedoms for you. Okay. We will build a sovereign New Zealand. We will be free from global control. Right. So that's the same as, right. Okay. UN, WHO, WEF, and more. We will enshrine the New Zealand Bill of Rights so it has supreme law status. We will restore true democracy to the people. We will protect freedoms of speech. We will provide comprehension for those who are I nearly said it, that have taken the prick and it's done something to them. We will provide restoration and remuneration for those who had to take the a better future for you. I'm still on the same page. We will make New Zealand a top 5 nation to live in. We will put an end to the sea change overreach. We will give our farmers more freedoms. We will end race bait policies, 3 waters plus more. We will install better long lasting infrastructure. We will promote prosperity for all Kiwis. So far, okay. Better families for you. Right, remember, there's loads and loads of things on their website, okay? So, be informed. We will ensure there is no more nanny state behaviour. Hands off our kids and families. We will enshrine parental rights. We will ensure there is no more school indoctrination with those that want to, girls that want big boys and boys that want big girls. Agenda plus more. We will prioritise and empower Kiwi families in all areas of society. We will reform and build better health and education. We will have bold resolve, confront the Maori crime reality head on. We will end Labour's nonsense, let police be police, not social workers. We will crack down on crime, make our streets safe again. I did move that around. We will undertake 6 months blitz, wiping out Ramsey. Oh wow, are they Ramsey? We will be the game changer, flipping the gang script in prisons and communities. So I've just got a wee bit on the two co-leaders, right? So Sue Gray, Justice and Environment and candidate for West Coast Tasman. LLB Honours, BSc Microbiology and Biochemistry. This is all the things that she's got, okay. Sue Gray, oh God. Sue Gray stands to reclaim our democracy and civil rights. Coasters are very concerned about ever-increasing red tape, can't say this, bureaucracy and centralisation plus globalisation of decision-making, says Sue. Sue has been a self-employed lawyer for over 20 years, specialising in complex emerging issues and standing up for small businesses, farmers, community. Interests against the establishment. She practices in public law and an emphasis on human rights, resource management law, property rights, plus she promotes fair, lawful and reasonable outcomes. Sue understands the inner workings of Parliament and wants to represent West Coast residents. And Brian, so he's co-leader as well. So Brian, he's law and order and he's list only. So have you got the list system over there as well? Brian, I hope I'm not butchering this man's name, Brian Tamaki, a transformative leader, brings over 40 years of community work, having helped tens of thousands of Kiwis relentlessly striving to improve lives. Coming from a farming and forestry background, Brian's love for the great outdoors is evident. He is a successful CEO and entrepreneur, renowned for making wise decisions and leading thousands of people with first-hand experience in implementing. Oh, hold on. I thought I hadn't changed it yet. I do this all the time. Right, that's us. Right, sorry. And implementing meaningful change in communities. He knows how to get the job done. Brian is not a typical politician. He is a family man, a family grandfather and great-grandfather, guided by and protected by a Kiwi way of life to establish a safe and prosperous nation for future generations. He will not be controlled, intimidated. His unwavering courage has inspired many, and he pledges to clean up Parliament. We cannot have a healthy nation when we have a sick Parliament. In Brian, we find a leader and with an inspiring vision for the nation. One who believes Kiwis deserve a better future. Okay, that's the next three parties. That's them. So, what we'll do is we read on them. I'll do a read on them all. Every single one of them, all the parties I've done so far, they've come out with their absolute fantastic ideas, but they're not telling you how they're going to do it. How they're going to do it. Great, sounds brilliant on paper, but how are you going to do that? So anyway, so let's get back to the first one, so back to that. Right, so democracy first. So let's have a wee look and see how that's going to go. There we go. Right, so democracy, how are they going to go in this election? Reading that, they're all bringing something to the table. So I can understand why it's a bit confusing. Right. Oh, can you see that? Wow, there's something. I'm wondering if they've got something up their sleeve that he's holding back, that he's spring. This is the last week. Can they still campaign? I mean, I can't remember if. I mean, this is the last week right now. Something up the sleeve. Right, see? Oh. I'm wondering if they've got something that they can pull out at the last minute. See, part of me saying, yeah, they'll do. I don't know if it's just maybe one they'll get. I wonder if Matt will get in. Will a few get in, or will it just be Matt? I don't know. But they've got something they're hiding. I think it's more kind of something to spring on or a surprise, that kind of thing. I mean, I know that to me, when I read it at first, they were infiltrated. I feel as if they've got back on their feet again after that. Or some infiltrated. It was like something. I know that something happened, and so I feel as if they've picked themselves up. They've picked themselves up again. Yep, they recovered from the gossip. From somebody tried to take them down, somebody's trying to take Les down, and even somebody's trying to take the new parties. They're trying to take down. Um, Even is it Les and no Les Sue and because they're a threat. They're a threat. They're all a threat. They're all a threat. Some are more threat. The crazies are more threatened by one party in particular, but to them they're all a threat because they seem to be getting their message out. If they could just, deal with their own and stop kind of looking in to see what other people are doing, you know. Well, see, they'll right now they'll settle for what they can get, what they can get because there's other ways to do it. Oh, I'm asking Thomas how much he can say. There's other ways of doing things. I've just got local elections as well because there's definitely other ways of doing things. Right, there's an air of mystery. There's still. I don't think they're as opened as the way. I don't feel as if they're keeping something that would be concerning, but I do feel as if they're playing their cards close to their chest because of what they went through. I can understand that. The only thing was it this one that had the climate? Yeah, that was the only thing that concerned me was the climate. But as I said, I've not got a horse in the race. But I know if I was over there, I know who I would vote for. If I had to vote, I know who I would vote for. You know. See, I can see expansion. They've got big plans. I mean, if they do well, great. If they don't, they're going to expand the part. They've got big plans. They've got big plans. They've got plans. Oh, jeez. Hmm. I mean, yes, they're in their election, but they're looking further than the election. They're looking they're looking further than the election. If we do well, we do well. If we don't, but they've got something else planned. They've got something up their sleeve. I wondered it. See, I always ask Thomas how much I can say. I wonder if they've got information about something or somebody. Because I'm hearing, was it the Avengers about a best self gold? Hmm. Should you know just let bygones be bygones? I don't know. Like, it's as if they're coming to a fork in the road. Um, they're on the right path. They're on the right path as well. You know, they just keep going. See, they're not out for wanting the big things and the big, the big salaries and this. The only thing that would it's about it was the climate. The climate. But I feel as if they're here to stay. I feel as if they're here to stay, and they can only build. These parties, all of them can only build because the more they promote, the bigger they'll get. Because people don't have a home, and some people just don't trust them yet. Don't trust them yet. Okay. So do we clarify for Matt's party for Democracy in New Zealand? Do we clarify for that one? Oh, right, there's 2 minutes. I'm going to put that there. Mm-hmm. Right. Prosperity lies ahead for them, so I feel as if they can only grow and grow and grow. That's what I'm saying. They'll grow. They'll grow. So that's that one. And this, yeah. Conclusions are within reach. So conclusions for the there's definitely something that they've got up their sleeve. Definitely. They've got that up the sleeve. Okay, so that's that one. Right, so that was Matt. So now Liz and New Zealand Loyal. Well, New Zealand Loyal. New Zealand Loyal. Oh, wow. Yeah. Right, well, that turns itself right round. Right. Right, for New Zealand Loyal, right, okay. Right, there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. I feel as if they were getting attacked as well. Somebody's been attacking them. Somebody's been attacking them. Oh, wow. Somebody's trying to bring them down. Somebody's trying to bring the whole party down. They're going after Liz. They're going after somebody else in that party as well. I feel as if somebody's very jealous. I'm getting jealousy. Jealousy. Right, she was at a crossroads. There was a decision to make and it's been made. It's been made. I'm wondering if they've found out who it is. Yep. Judgment coming. A call to judgment, a call to definitely a call. There's a call to judgment, I think. They made a decision anyway. Oh, well, that one to do. 2, 3, 4. Right. I think it's a case of keep the faith. Keep those of you who like New Zealand Loyal, okay, keep the faith. Okay. If you don't like them, that's okay. You can have somebody else, okay? But if you're a supporter of New Zealand Loyal, keep the faith. Keep it, okay? They, they were feeling insecure. They're not feeling insecure now. Somebody was talking bad about them. Somebody was talking bad about them. They're trying to bring this party down for some strange reason. They're trying to bring this woman down. Somebody's told them. Somebody's told them what's going on. Mm-hmm. They know. So, whoever's been trying to bring them down, whoever's been slinging all the mud, she knows. She knows. It's bittersweet. I'm wondering if this person was a friend or acting like a friend, kidding on they were a friend, getting all the gossip and carrying stories back. That's what I'm getting, carrying stories back. Because it's bittersweet. It's a disappointment. Right. There's a powerful male around as well. Powerful male. Also, there's help. There's help. Protection. Wonder what they needed protected from. Have they got a British connection? Have they got a there's something to do with England. There's something to do. I wonder if there's something to do with Westminster. I don't know what this is. There's an overseas connection. There's an overseas. I mean, so some I kind of people have told me, and I'm trying not to read too much in, but there is an overseas connection. Wow, somebody offered a peace offering, let's put bygones be bygones, but they didn't really mean it. They didn't mean it at all. I think they've got info and they've carried stories back because that's what I'm getting. I feel as if there's. I mean, I was trying because I was doing this. I was trying not to keep an eye on the polls and everything, but are they doing quite? I don't know if they're doing quite well, but are they making not an impact? There's something about the polls. There's something about and the packing out, like the places, because I feel as if their voice is getting out. The voice is getting out. There's definitely somebody's very jealous of it. So for them, right, don't let pride get in the way. Don't let pride get in the way. Pick yourself up, move on. What's done's done. What's done's done. Pick yourself up, move on. Move on. I feel as if they've got plans as well. They've got plans too. Okay, so that was that one. Right. So the next one is Brian and can't remember the lady's name. What was it? Right, so that's you're no kidding. You've got to be joking. That is disappeared. Oh, sorry. She's also did disappeared. Right, so this is what did I say this was? Right, Freedom's New Zealand Party, right. So Sue, Gray and Brian. Okay. So let's see Sue and Brian's party. How are they going to do? Wow, is Sue quite independent? I think she's quite an independent lady. I think she's quite powerful. She's quite powerful as well. Right, so all systems go. They're pulling out all the stops. They're really going for it. They're really going for it. They don't care who's in the way. See, they've got plans too. They've got plans too. There's some. I mean, they're focusing on the election, but I feel as if they've got a plan as well. Like say, to take it forward. To take it forward too. Oh, I don't like this card. Is there something? I'm just going to say what I get. There's something shifty. Something's not quite right. It's all systems go, but there's just I don't know if something's holding them back. Somebody's holding them back. They're holding themselves back. I don't know what this is. Something. I wonder if it's something in their past. Oh, right. Next one. Okay. Right, there's an unbalance slightly. I'm wondering if some of their supporters have switched off. Not listening. Not listening. Wonder why that would be. Very much so they're trying to enlighten the people as well, right enough. All three, but three of the parties they've got good intentions. Some are better than others. Right now, this is a part that right now they're throwing everything into this. Everything. They're taking no prisoners. No prisoners are they taking. Right, something's completed. What would that be, Thomas? What have they completed? What have they done? Something's completed. Whatever this is, they managed. They managed. The next one. Right, both Sue and Brian they're quite powerful. And see the duo of the two of them are very powerful. They've got the right intentions. They seem to have for now. They've got the right intentions. They're doing it for the right reasons. See, hopefully, don't get too overly confident. What is it? Pride goes before the fall. They two can be a powerhouse. I'm getting a powerhouse, but hopefully it's for the good. It's for the good. See, this. Either they've had a bit of a setback, or they're going to have a bit of a setback. Because that would be the three parties then, have they not had a setback yet? Because I feel as if there's a dark cloud either hanging over them or coming in. I feel as if it's hanging over them. See, there's power in that party if they get their act together and they get. I feel as if they're watching everybody else and they're talking about everybody else. You know, look what this one's doing, and look what this one's doing, and look what this one's doing when they should be. You know, they could be quite powerful if they just get their act together and stop. I'm wondering, are they accusing people of things? You know, concentrating your own and what you're doing. A powerhouse for the right reasons, so let's hope it is for the right reasons. Right. Right, what do they need to release? I think I wonder if they've built something up into, something out of nothing. Something out of nothing. overall of them, I can see them, like getting the word out, but as if will they get in? I don't know. I'm trying to get myself and my own thoughts out of this because I just don't trust anybody, But I'm talking about over here. So that's them. That's them. That's for the second one. Okay, so I'll remove that. Right, so that's for the second one. Do you know if I took policies from Sue and Brian's party and from Matt's and from Lizzie's, you've done some party. Have you taken policies? But it seems to be they're all trying to outdo one another and all trying to be the best. Somebody asked me who I would vote for. And I did say Liz Gunn's party. But they all bring something to the table. But they've got concerns as well. They're all coming in with things that look great on paper, but I'm putting my political head on. Okay, this is the political head. How would they do them? How would they do them? I mean, we have to go through this next year. Where, it might be this year. I mean, the state politics is in Scotland and in the UK. Rishi Sunak's telling everybody that we're not wanting them the legs, when we are. They're wanting rid of them all. I don't envy you. Those of you who are wanting to vote, I don't envy you because they're all bringing something to the table. Now, like going through them all, doing a bit more of a deep dive in them. They're all bringing something to the table, So, I always say vote with your head, not your heart. I just don't. I mean, I don't vote. So, but if I was over there, I know who I would vote for. Because if you want change, you need to vote for it. If you want change, you need to go out there and change it yourself. Because they're not going to change it for you. You need to change it yourself. And then when they do get in, whatever party it is gets into power, you need to keep your eye on them. See what they're putting through Parliament and start asking your MP questions and your councillor or whoever it is questions. Why? I see you voted for that. Why did you vote for that? Did you ask us? Did you ask us is this what we needed? It's hard because it's always been a two-party system over here, and I think it's the same in New Zealand. It's always been two parties, So I'll come and say that. I can just imagine what these comments are going to be. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, it's Tamaki. Thank you. I keep butchering people's names. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. And Linda's here. Hi, Can Love and Light from Gisborne. And Alan's here. Oops. Oh, it came up. Nice to see and hear you again, Karen, from Auckland. I'm going to be doing quickfire questions in a wee minute as well. Also, so just vote for who you want. You will have to live with what you choose. Stop judging people. If you vote for someone who has a career in politics, accept the same from the last 6. Thank you. I know. Do you know, it's a case of stop trying to change people's minds. Disappointed because I'm afflicted with Liz. If she was the one going to contact, honestly, I'm disappointed that you're disappointed. I'm disappointed that you can't see past. Anyway, I watched an interview with Matt King last night. My gut feeling is he is a man of honesty and integrity, which I feel is good. I've just done one. I like him, but they're all bringing something to the table. They're all bringing something to the table, you know. Um, Thank you, Karen. It seems those who appear awake are still blind. I'm voting for the party gold because she has spoken the truth since the beginning. But I do believe in politics. No, it's on. I mean, they're not going to go away just because you don't vote for them. Well, you're still going to have a government. You're still going to have a government. And whoever else gets in, it's a time for the people to hold them to account. They've been getting away with literally murder for years and years and years. And like I say, for those, I mean, I've a cheek to talk because I say the same. I'm not voting, but because it's rigged. And I'll say, well, make them rig it. Make them. You know. Hi, Karen. So good to see you here again. Been looking out for this one. Thank you. Do you know what? It took me about 3 times to try and upload that, and the one I done, I couldn't even get it uploaded. That's why I had to do it live. The people can change what's happening, but looks like they need more pain before change. Love to all. Maybe be surrounded by love, health, and protection. Absolutely. I mean, you think people are awake, and then they say things, and I'm like, are you awake? Are you? You know. Thank you for doing this reading. Can appreciate your time. No, it's okay. It's okay. I quite enjoyed it actually because I would have some things from Matt and Brian, from Stu and Brian, and I would have some from Matt's and Lizzie's. I would have some Paddy. I would have all these boys. I would have some Paddy. I'm just about to go because I'm coming back on in about 5 minutes. Karen, thank you for caring for New Zealanders from the darkness to the beginning of the light. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm glad I could bring. I mean, because when I seen it, I thought if I was in New Zealand, I'd have been going off my head as well, thinking, "Geez, oh man, what is going on?" Um, and what they don't like, they hate you being happy. They don't like you being happy. They like you to be miserable. Me, I would love to make anybody miserable. It was that tiny house of rigid roses. The election will be stolen photo. Yeah. Absolutely. Photograph your ballot. I mean, we had a by-election up in Scotland and they had to take the voter ID. Some of the people don't even have a driver licence and they don't have a passport, so the poor is not to vote, eh? We'll see about the hand. How dare the poor vote? Kiwi Mama Mira. Evening, morning, hi all. Thanks, Karen, for using both your political head and your spirit. Thank you. I know, I can't help myself though, you know. I mean, I've kind of been into politics when I was about 14. Not how when you were 14, you were to choose your subjects. Well, we had to in Scotland. And my friends were all going and doing history, and you know how like so you always used to go and do what your friends wanted. And it was my mum says, she says, you know, she says, you like history, she says, but you like modern studies better. And I says, well, what's modern studies? She says, it's politics. And I made that decision right away, you know, and I never looked back. You know, because I knew how important it was at 14. I knew how much they had control of your life at 14. And then I was doing that, you know, when the teacher came up and asked me what was the worst subject I didn't, like say I could give up and read PE. Oh, I can't do PE to save myself. He said, no, you can't get out of that one. I said, maths, can't get out of that one. I says, art. He says, right, I'm going to see if I can swap, you can get out of art and come and do European studies, because it was just when we had went into it was common market then. Loved that as well, because I thought, oh, hey, wait a minute here, we've got enough to cope with Westminster and the policies that they put in place that are not, like mess with our life. And now we've got the European Union doing the same. So, anyway. Hi, Katie. Morning, Karen, listening at work. So glad I work alone. Have a beautiful day. You too. Don't work too hard. I'm going to come off in 5 minutes and then I'll be back on about, it'll probably be about 10 past 10, because I'm going to get another coffee. Okay. And then come back on for quick fire questions. I just wanted to get this out of the way because, the 13th, we got the balls in the 14th or something. Hi, Catherine. Love and light. Everything has been. It hasn't half. It isn't half been revealed. Hi, Kylie. Just jumped in. Who are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the weird parties. Like, say, we spoke about Freedom's New Zealand, Matt King's party, and New Zealand Loyal. I think it was Democracy Party and New Zealand Loyal. So we've done me readings the name. Sue Gray and Company. Is that, Gina, were you telling, you telling Kylie, yeah. Good morning, Karen, and all your lovely family. Morning, Sandra. Don't go too fast because I'm coming back on in a minute. We'll have to go back and watch the beginning. Well, don't, because I'm coming back on now. I'm coming back on in a minute for quick fire questions. Tamaki. Just call him Bishop Brian. He's self-ordained. Liz is the Pied Piper, distracting freedom voters from someone who will actually make a change. Well, she's got every right to. She's got every right to, and people have got every right to follow her. They've got that right, Kylie. They've got the right. So she just to give up and not have a party, not do anything because it will distract. That's not fair, and that's not freedom, and that's not democracy. I can understand it. I've had that conversation myself, but it's not democracy. I'm not voting at all. Don't trust any of them. See, Jennifer, you're like me over here. In the general election, I won't be voting for anybody because I don't trust any of them. Brian has a job clinic on their church car park. I believe he's there because. But Karen has not mentioned this. I do know about it. I get told it all the time. Make up your own mind, okay? Make up your own mind. You've already made up your mind. Yippee, your life before work. Brian has wanted to rule New Zealand since 2014. Jacinda did the dirty on him in 2017 election, so he is out for revenge. Oh, that might be where the revenge comes from. Brian said he would be running. It is his wife Hannah's vision party, no mention. He is head of Destiny Church. She promised she would put his man up programme and all. Oh, wow. Wonder if that's what they're hiding. Hi, Irene. Just clicked the computer and here you are. A beautiful surprise. You're looking radiant. Sending blessings. Hi, Irene. I'm just about to come on to do quick fire questions. I was doing the lesser parties. Seems to have thrown up some controversy. Politics always does. But what is the two things that you're not supposed to discuss? Politics and religion, I think. We'll watch the beginning during the coffee break. Just wait, because I'm coming back on in a minute. I'll finish this so that it's, so that it doesn't go straight into quickfire questions. October, big day worldwide, just happens to be our election day. Things that make you go, Do you know what's concerning me? The thing that's going on in the Middle East. So that's a concern. I'm going to do a reading that, but I need to put it in Rumble, It really is quite an election buzz. Ad posts are really very few, and many have defaced where I live. I know the people are waking up. Do you know, it's quite. It was the same over here. I mean, it was like the wee kind of mini by-election. They kept telling us people were, but the turnout was rubbish. Right, there we go. List was really rocked by mudslinging from Sue Gray's partner. Oh, right. Yep. Right, so I'll go. I'll be about 10 minutes. I'll come back on, okay? Just kid on, you've not seen me. Kid on, you've not seen me. So I've just done those 6 parties because I thought they were the ones that maybe stood a chance. The usual ones, the usual kind of horses in the race, and the new ones coming up, okay? So I'll go, make up your own mind. Whoever you want to vote for them. Vote for them. If you want to vote for Sue and Brian, vote for them. If you want to vote for Matt, vote. If you want to vote for Liz, vote. Do you want to vote at all? You don't need to vote, okay? You don't need to vote. Is it mandatory to vote in Australia? I think it is. Isn't it? You must vote. Go and spoil your ballot. Okay, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay? Because I need to set up for quick fire questions, okay? Speak soon. Bye for now. I'll play out with this.